Hi guys, it's your girl Michaela Copeland here, doing a brand new video. Today's video is all about being trans in school. Now, I was a kid during the 90s and the 2000s, and being trans in school in my age was bloody difficult because there was no LGBT education because of Section 28, which Maggie Thatcher set up, and I've known since I was I've known I was trans since I was 6, but I did not know what it's called. And when I was 6 is when I first started having them feelings. 7 was when I knew that I should have been born a girl. Unfortunately, obviously, I'm transgender, so I was assigned male at birth, and when I was 7, I used to hope and pray that the next day I wake up and be a girl, which back then, when you're a kid, you don't really know much, and it was really, really hard because I felt I was the only kid like this, and there's no information out there whatsoever. And I only ever hanged about with the girls, the boys I did not get on with whatsoever, and it was bloody hard. When I was at primary school, I told the girls that my name was Chloe because I've always hated the name that I was born with. And but in senior school, I could not pull that trick off because I was bullied the hell out of. And when I was 12 and a half, 13, that's when puberty hit, and I knew that irreversible changes were going to happen, like an Adam's apple and a deeper voice, which I don't really know how to train your voice. I have been practicing, and I have noticed that my voice is not as deep as it used to be, but it's not really super high up. Because one of my friends, Chloe, her voice reminds me of that posh voice your mum uses while she's on the telephone. And I was so miserable because I wanted to tell my family, but because it was the late 90s stroke early 2000s, I knew what my dad was saying. Wait until you're older, you're only a kid. And I wish I knew back then all the steps there was. Like, I didn't even know what it was called. And I did not know about puberty blockers and about what we had to do, which is why when I was at primary school, I was with the girls all the time because I did not get on with the boys. I said that my name was Chloe, and it was a miserable, miserable time. And I didn't used to cut as well because of I was bullied the hell out, and the teachers did nothing about it. And 2002, when I suffered my brain injury due to a road accident, I went virtually a whole year in hospital and rehab. Then when I came back to school, I got terribly bullied. Teachers done nothing about it, and because I was gonna wait until after I left school because I knew that if I came out of school, my family would say that I'm only a kid, you don't know yourself, you should wait until you're older. I had school to deal with, and growing up, I had an elder sister and a younger brother. Now, I came out 47 months ago, and when I was 31, and I still got treated like a kid, and I had my usual set of bloodstone, which is coming back as normal, which means that everything internally is fine. Unfortunately, my eldest brother, he done some research on Dr. Google, and he thinks he's a qualified gender specialist because he read somewhere on Google from an American website that having normal blood test results means that I'm not really trans and that I'm confused and it's a phase when I want so much makeup from performing because I am a dancer and I used to paint my nails and wear makeup at school and college, and I got bullied the hell out of. And 47 months ago when I came out, I showed all the signs because my dad knew when he got custody of me because I was not acting like a normal boy. I was never with the boys. I was always with the girls. I was only into feminine things. And it was just so hard carrying all that on my shoulders for so long, which I thought I lost my chance after I suffered my brain injury, which 19 cut to 20, I wanted to tell my dad then, but he would never make time for me because my eldest sister, Cheryl, she was the golden girl and my dad done everything for her. I was also getting bullied at college due to some medical issues, and I used to cut them because I had no one to talk to. 19 cut to 20 when I was at my final year at Newvik, which I was bullied so much, and my elder sister was starting, which she blamed me the reason why her mum and dad got divorced, even though it happened back in the 70s, before I was even born. It happened back in the 70s and I was born in 87, so how can it be my fault? And I tried to get on with my life, but it was still there. I could now open up, and what made me open up in the end was the past couple of years you've been hearing more and more trans kids coming out, and it made me realise that I was not the only one all them years ago back in the early 90s. Unfortunately, since coming out and starting my transition, which I am currently 27 months on hormones, which my family absolutely hates. My dad claimed at 31 I needed his permission to go through Depot to legally change my name, which was one of the steps I've had to do. And my eldest brother said that I'm confused, it's a phase, you've got a fetish for women's clothes. And but now I've been booted out just for existing. I cannot care less what they say. I mean, here I am 27 months in on hormones. I'm so happy because back when I was a kid, I never ever thought I would ever actually come out and be 2 years plus on hormones, which I'm really amazed, which I'm no longer lying to myself or anyone else, which some people at school who we do not get on with back then, we are actually back in contact now, and they give me big respect because they remember how miserable I was. And I realised it was because of the trans issue, which Wednesday I got a big day up. Finally got my appointment at a gender clinic, which I waited 46 months for. But by the time I have my appointment, I'll be waiting 46 months and a week, which my family said that I'm not patient, despite the fact that waiting times have gone up 8 times to Charing Cross. And so I'm giving up on Charing Cross and going over to Trans Plus. And it means I've got to have more blood tests, which I hate having blood tests because I had a blood test there in February, woke up the next morning and I got a bruise. Which luckily I have got 6 months worth of hormones because I had to switch over to tablets because there's a current shortage of gel. Friday last week, I had to pick up another parcel from the sorting office, and in there is 3 months worth of gel and my testosterone blockers. And I'm nervous and excited because I waited so long for this appointment, and I should be getting my diagnosis of gender dysphoria and a second sign off for surgery, because I am able to have surgery as I've been on hormones for over 2 years. The WPATH document states that you've got to be on hormones for at least a year, and I'm just really happy that steps is getting there, because when I was at school, because I overhand that with the girls, I was bullied a lot because they thought that if anyone saw me talking to another girl, they always assumed that I was going out with them, which was not the case. Which, according to my family, me only ever getting on with the girls doesn't make me a girl, even though this past nearly 4 years I'm legally living as a girl. So anyway guys, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I'll get back to you. So anyways, this is Miss Michaela Copeland of The Michaela Show. Much love to you, wherever you may be. I'll be doing a video Wednesday or Thursday after my appointment. It depends what time I get back, because I'm likely to be shattered for travelling for so long. So anyway guys, see everyone, bye.